If you can't find something after a few years, it's probably lost forever, right? Well, that's what a Lee Summit grad thought about his class ring. It went missing 20 years ago, but tonight it's back on his finger. Our Abby Dodge talked to the man who reunited the ring with its rightful owner even after all of these years.
Before work, Les Postaway puts on a smile and stops by a local park for a few hours. He's not walking the trails or hitting the skate park. Les is searching.
It says it's a penny about 3 inches deep.
Not for anything in particular.
That's probably another can.
Just whatever he can find.
Every once in a while you get lucky.
Les admits over the last few years he hasn't found much of anything under the surface. Pennies and pieces of cans mostly. Then he found a needle in the haystack. Well, more like a jewel in the ground.
That's the first one I'd found. I thought, oh, I found a class ring. And then I seen it had JR on the side of it.
The registrars at Lee Summit High School looked back 21 years to find JR Forasteros, class of 1999.
I'm still staggered.
JR and some friends went to play sand volleyball 3 months after he got his ring. It's been lost ever since.
To get something back that you never thought you'd see again, even though the thing itself is kind of a trinket, is a beautiful thing because I think it brings back all of those emotions and experiences.
JR says he was skeptical at first.
And in my head, I was thinking, okay, this is going to be like some kind of a scam where he's going to say, oh, just give me $100 and I'll give it back.
All Les wanted in return was an address.
Keep running out to check the mailbox.
Turns out JR isn't great with rings.
I think I've learned that I'm not really a ring guy. I've learned I need to just be a little bit more careful.
Losing his wedding ring in the Pacific was the last straw.
I got a tattoo, so I figured that was like pretty permanent. If I lose this, it means I lost the whole finger, so, you know.
He could always call Les. He's pretty good at finding things.
I was pretty excited myself.
A week before he found JR's class ring, he dug up this Masonic ring he thinks belongs to someone at least 100 years old by now.
Is it anything super important? No. At the end of the day, it's just a piece of metal in a circle, right?
But JR says it's the memories attached to the long-forgotten rings that make the reunion that much sweeter. In Lee Summit, Abby Dodge, KC, TV5 News.
Oh, what a great story. Now, Les has not been able to find the owner of this other ring here. It has the initials, though, NT Allen on it. Les says he's hoping to return this ring to its rightful owner or their family.